like a famous plaza? Like
identification symbol. Yeah, look at that eagle. And look at the snake. We have a race, the motorboats race. You know, with a remote control.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of people here getting together and doing the racing. Yeah. Now all these restaurants are high-end restaurants. We get Japanese, Chinese, Italian, Polish, French, and of course Mexican. Like here I think this is Portuguese food from Brazil. Great food. Here is Azul. We have a race, the motorboats race. You know, with a remote control.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of people here getting together and doing the racing. Yeah. Now all these restaurants are high-end restaurants. We get Japanese, Chinese, Italian, Polish, French, and of course Mexican. Like here I think this is Portuguese food from Brazil. Great food. Here is Azul Mexican food, French. This is French. This is Polanco. Yeah, this is Polanco.
is this the government section?
Government?
Yeah.
Well, not really. Even though there's embassies here, not resident embassies, offices. And that's what the ambassadors work. You know, look at that house. Some of these houses have turned into restaurants, galleries, and in the park, Lincoln Park, they have two. How do you call it? What do you call the birds? Aviary or something like that. You got different kinds of birds. Like this one, you look. This house is going like a pottery, but it's a restaurant. Check it out. A lot of houses are
Thai
Thai food.
Thai food.
It's a Thai food, man. You gotta come here one day.
You know what Manao means? Manao means lime.
What does that mean?
Lime.
Lime? Manao. Hombre, eso Manao is limon. Look at this one. This one is also good. Wow. Good restaurant. Oh, look at the size of this dog.
Ay, qué hermoso. Qué hermoso.
¿Cómo se llama? Scooby. Scooby the Willow. Looks like Scooby-Doo.
This looks very nice.
Oh, look at this. This is Blanco Castelar. Spaniard food. And this is the nice looking Californian dog. And he's working. The dog is working. Alright. That was nice for a Lincoln car. Let's continue our tour. Car, man. Aston.
I haven't seen one of those yet. I'm looking for one.
They used to be Tesla taxis, remember? They used to say Beats. AT. It's a taxi, but Tesla taxi. Oh yeah, this Rolex jewelry store used to be Bulgari. You know Bulgari?
Yeah.
That's what they tell you. Now it was changed and like that. And over there, across the street, that's Cartier. One day, you know, I'm like, oh, I'm looking on this street. They probably domesticated me. So now, well, this neighborhood, most of the streets and roads. And the building there, it's a Catholic church. Well, it's behind the trees. But yeah, this is a shopping mall called Molière Shopping Center. Okay, look at the fountain. At night, it's illuminated with different colors. Like living colors. Living colors. looks like a fortress, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'm gonna attack one.
Yeah, we got Costco, we got Sam's Club, and Walmart.
It's so modern. I didn't see anything.
No, you didn't see
I've been
anything,
here.
right?
I've been to Mexico City 3 times. I thought it was just kind of what we saw in Reforma.
Oh, no, this is kind of. Oh, this is the aquarium. Right there, this is the aquarium. Of course, on the weekends it's pretty busy. Huh? So, see, in California, I think, LA. Who started it? It's like Mr. Barnes. And then everything else. Yeah, like 2000. We started to build it. I mean, we started building this thing. You can tell this is an entrance to a broken out. Yeah, I like this building. I wonder if all the work they have to do when they have to wash it.
Yeah. Ferrari.
Yeah. Ferraris, look at those Ferraris, man. It's the first time I see this kind of Ferrari. I feel like Beverly Hills now.
Yeah. Very modern.
Very modern, right. Perception. The local road, so city market. So, see the railroad tracks. Mary's nephew lives a little bit older.
Yeah, the Airbnb.
Airbnb.
Oh, that's a nice.
No, that's his brother. Oh, yeah, because he lives in a nice area. The one who's got the Airbnb is called Angel, and Jael. He went to Colombia this morning. Him and his wife went to Colombia. Pero ¿qué pasó? Because there's nobody there. There's no car, no people, no carro. Fantastic. But it's got, it looks like a triangle. Oh, really? Well, I will tell you something. We're going to go by the best money exchange rate booth, and it's about 2 blocks away from the Marriott.
Yeah. Oh, you got me up here.
Chinatown, yeah, that's it, right here. I have to make a left right here. Chinatown. So remember, the 70, what is happening? Yeah, business are pretty close. On Saturday,
That's normal?
yeah.
Okay, that's a normal.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Oh, look at the. Okay, look at the fans. Michael fans. We got a 7-Eleven. Oh, Casa Tono restaurant. Oh, best Mexican restaurant nowadays. They got pozole. Ooh, they got quesadillas, enchiladas. Almost every. Look at the fruits. We were looking for juicy. Jugueria El Buen Taco. Jugueria means like strawberry, banana. Yeah, this is as far as we can go meet the bars. But Chinatown used to be only that street. Now we got 2 streets. Huh? Yeah, so the Chinatowns go straight continue that way. Look, they got 2 statues, 2 lions, Chinese lions there. I remember seeing those in Hong Kong. The owner, the sponsor that made this building, he was a American insurance company. American insurance company. years to build. 30 years to build. From 1934, no, 1904
Acérquese y no se quede con las
1934.
ganas. Compre sus biscuits calientitos. Yo se los recomiendo.
This guy is selling biscuits. The guy on speaking.
Para el café
So,
y para el chocolate.
This is the architect of this building was named Adamo Moari, Italian guy. Leonardo Bistolfi was a French sculptor. He's the one who did all the sculpture. This opera building or this opera house took 30 years to build. 30 years to build. From 1934 to 1904.
Acérquese y no se quede con las ganas. Compre sus biscuits calientitos. Yo se los recomiendo.
This guy is selling biscuits. The guy on speaking.
Para el café y
So,
para el chocolate.
this is the architect of this building was named Adamo Moari, Italian guy. Leonardo Bistolfi was a French sculptor. He's the one who did all the sculpture. On the bottom is a restaurant, very nice. Used to be in the 1940s, the jockey club. The jockey club, I eat clubs, people who own horses. Yeah, those are the ones on the top. Now these ones on the right hand side with all the arts used to be the market, merchants arts. That's where all the market used to be at the beginning of time, at the colonial times. All the illumination down below around the square is bright, probably no more than trees. President leaves. President leaves on the right hand side. Actually, we have three entrances for the presidential palace. The center, the one on the right, and the third one on the left. The presidential entrance is the one on the right there. That's where Presidente Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador goes in and comes out, okay? But before this president, I think six or eight presidents, about 6 por 6 por 6, 6 por 6, about 7 presidents did at the Pine Trees where we took the picture with the eagle. Yeah, about 7 presidents did, because each president stays in the power 6 years. So 6 times 7 is like 42. And that's when we come to dates, you know, since 1944, that was the last, no, that was the first president that started living there in 1944. Because presidents used to live, you know where? In the castle, up at the top of the hill. Yeah, they lived there like probably another 4 or 5 presidents lived there. Look at the main square. Now, you see that's a replica of the Sistine Chapel in the Vatican in Rome. So you go inside and they give you digital works of the Michelangelo. You know Michelangelo murals? That's it. So, building on the right hand side is the City Hall. The one in front of us is the Palace of Government. And the presidential balcony is the one that is right below the veil. You know, right in the center. Yeah, that's when September 16th, presidents of Mexico ever since, they celebrate.
They fight.
Celebrate and they're fighting. A little fight here. Little demonstrator. They want to take away the bicycle. Now, the building on dark is the Supreme Courthouse. Okay, Supreme Courthouse. That building, we're going to take that street on the way out. So I'm going to make a round here so you can see most of the main square. there can, you know, get a nice meal. So this is the presidential meeting. Yeah, this one here. And right in the middle, there's the presidential balcony. September 16, 10 p.m. in the night, he comes out with military services, waving the flag, and hundreds and thousands of people are down below here celebrating the big Independence Day. And he, using the big microphone, he remembers the pioneers of our independence, like Hidalgo, like important people, right? And then up above, you see the bell? Can you check? Can you take the bell?
Yeah.
Well, that bell is the original bell that Mr. Hidalgo rang in the very day of independence, calling the people, the insurgents people, which were common people, farmers, agriculturists, you know, housewives, and he told them, just get your weapons, whatever you get, your shovels, your picks, whatever, and we're gonna fight for our country, for our liberty. Now, up above, right now, there's a seal on the very top. The middle seal is the eagle, representing the sun god of the war. And in both sides, left and right, we have two soldiers. We have a Spanish soldier and an Aztec warrior. So many people ask me, what do you think about the loss of Mexico? We didn't kind of lose or won. It was the unification or the mix of a new race, of a new human race. It's because when the Spaniards came, they mixed with our native people and we became mestizos. Totally new human race, okay? So that's why you have the two soldiers, the Spaniards and the Aztec warrior, and in the middle is the eagle, you know, unifying two races. Now, the upper floor or the upper level floor, it was an addition in 1929 because the palace was just 2 floors, okay? But the third floor, it was addition in 1929, okay? Inside, you got 2 big patios, and it houses the house of Benito Juarez, and it houses home studio, well, Benito Juarez, and the murals of Diego Rivera, okay? Diego Rivera. Now, Maria's going to take a picture of the beautiful cathedral, okay? Now, since it's nighttime, it's not worth it right now to go to see the Templo Mayor. That's in that corner over there, where the people is over there walking, that's the trees. You find the remains of the Aztec civilization, the Templo Mayor, you know? So during the day, I'm sure we're gonna go by this area and we're gonna get the chance to get up and see the pyramids, or the remains of the pyramids, okay? Now this church is the second largest, well, it's the biggest in Latin America, but the bell towers are not as tall as the ones in Puebla, because Puebla Cathedral, it has 74 meters bell towers. You know, the altitude of the bell towers in Puebla, they're 74 or 75 meters tall. These ones are only 65. We got 2 churches. The one on the right hand side is the Sacred Metropolitan Sacred Church. They both still work. You know, they give masses every day. But you know, let me tell you, the main cathedral, which is this one right there, it's got 3 entrances. The side entrances are open. You can see entrance and exit. The middle entrance, which is the big one, it will never be open unless the Pope comes by and he stops right here with the Papa bus, and the door, that door is the forgiven, when you forgive somebody, the forgiveness door or entrance. That's when it opens, he crosses himself, and then he continues his way, you know, towards about, I would say 20 or 30 years it was closed because the people, the employees there, they went on strike.
Oh, and strike.
They went on strike, man.
So they closed.
They closed it, and about three years ago, very recently, they painted it, they cleaned it up, and they just left this structure standing, and they finish it as a monument. Huh? It's got 4 pillars, in the four pillars you have. So yes, the buildings on the right hand side, they used to be called the Merchant Arts. Yes, the Merchant Arts. And then in front of us, those two buildings are the City Hall. The building on the right has got more decoration than the other on the left. Look at the balconies, you know, the windows, the archery. It's a little different, you know, than the other one. But both buildings are a City Hall. City Hall for a government from the city. Okay, now we're gonna make a left here, and the building in the front, a big one there, is the Palace of Government. It's like the White House in the United States. And the president, Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador, lives there. Lives there. Okay, so demonstrators here. And let me tell you a secret, Tony. In this corner where you can see this stoplight,
Yeah.
down below, 2 meters below, they found the Aztec calendar.
Oh,
They found the
a long time ago.
masterpiece in 1749. 1749. In this corner right here. Okay? They found it. And they also found where that people is walking, there's on the ground, there's a plate. You see the plate? Golden plate?
Yeah.
That's exactly the place where they found the Coatlicue sculpture. A very big rock, very heavy, and it's in the Anthropology Museum. Just like the masterpieces of the Aztec kingdom, of the Aztec Empire, okay? Over there is the cathedral, you know, it took 300 years to finish. 300 years. It took a long time. The bell towers had 36 towers, 36 bells altogether, okay? 36 bells. About 18 bells in each tower, 18. Now here on the right hand side is the palace, and up there you can see there's the balcony, presidential balcony. Yeah, you can use the outside. Up there, presidential
Yes.
balcony, and the Mexican Liberty, the bell. The bell is the original bell that was rung for the independence of Mexico in 1810. It was brought from another state called Guanajuato by orders of Porfirio Diaz. Porfirio Diaz was the dictatorship in it happened in 1889, huh? Yes. So it's a lot of history in this big palace. We're gonna park. I'm gonna go around real quick. I'm gonna park behind the well, next to the palace. There's the parking lot. Okay, there's a parking lot. And the corner over there is the Aztec ruins. The Aztec ruins. Okay, those are the Aztec ruins. In the far end over there, where you have like a restaurant in the terrace. Yeah, there's people having breakfast.
Yeah, so
Yeah, you
people
can
in
see
the
that.
restaurant.
Yeah, that's a nice restaurant, huh? Yep. It's a big, kind of a little big building there. And let me tell you, the building on the left, it was torn down because they discovered more remains of Aztec temple. We got, well, and this is the church that it's got all the architectural styles: neoclassic, Baroque style, Solomonic, Plateresque, and especially this one here, this church on the right, is totally Barroco Churrigueresco, which is extremely decorated. Look at the facade. Too much. It's too much decoration, but it looks beautiful. So we're gonna go inside these churches today. Okay? I'm just waiting on the red light. It takes a long time, huh? Yeah. And but yes, you know, Mexican. Yeah. Oh, okay. Mexico City is full of a lot of traditions. You know. Look at the police. All motorcycles. All police. Check them out. And in front too. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They're just here to see everything is okay. that everything is under control. Oh, more police cars. You see, many of these vendors, they are unusual. They have these police, get them off the road, off the sidewalks.
Oh, more police.
More police, yeah. Oh, look at this square. Staircase upstairs. A lot of clothing. A lot of clothes. They're coming down.
It's very hot.
Oh yeah, very hot.
Very
The outfits,
Yeah.
it's also very hot. Yeah. Gracias.
¿Todo, güey?
Look, this is the sign. Hospital de Jesus. Jesus Hospital. That's the name. Jesus Hospital. Above, like in a pipe. Very old, very empty. At least 3 or 4 centuries. And
Keep
then
it for a souvenir.
yeah, like a souvenir. Yeah, that's it. That's it. And around the corner, the same building, a movie theater. Around the corner, a movie theater. And look at that tall building. That's a shopping, well, office building, but at the bottom and the ground floor, shopping center. Shopping center. Oh yeah. So it's a lot of trucks, construction trucks. This avenue is called Revolution. Revolution.
No tengo acceso, no puede hacer grabación porque tengo
No, foto nomás. Foto del estadio, sí, manito, gracias. Es del Atlante ya, ¿va?
Sí.
Over here. Got it?
Yeah. เดินเตะบ้าน